Hey everybody, welcome to Q&A video number 31. Make sure you keep asking questions, doesn't matter about them, about anything. Just know that I won't respond to review requests or Let's Play requests in these videos, but I will respond to them in the comments. So feel free to put them there if you want. Anyway, first question is from Games Dude. What do you think of Blizzard's use of DRM in Diablo 3? Do you think it has to do with Activision's greed, or is it just Blizzard being an asshole like they're doing with selling StarCraft 2's other two campaigns as expansions? It's probably a little bit of both. I'm sure Activision didn't help in that regard, but Blizzard hasn't been on my good side for a long time. And part of that is they keep releasing mediocre games, and people keep liking them for reasons unknown. I've never understood that. I've never understood why people think Blizzard are the most amazing people on the face of the earth, because they're not. I've played far better games than what they put out. But the DRM in Diablo 3 is completely ridiculous. It's unacceptable, and the fact that people do accept it is just appalling. It is frankly disgusting to me that people put up with this crap in order to just play their game. It's just disgusting to me. So, yeah, maybe they'll fix it, maybe they won't. I doubt it. That always-on DRM is always a mess. Alright, next one is from ILG5000. Which online service do you think is best between consoles and PC? He means like PSN or Live or Steam. Do you think Origin is going to stay around for a while? Origin probably will stay around for a while, mostly because EA is actually getting money from it, so that they'll keep it up as long as they want. As for the best service available right now, it's Steam. Because of all the sales they give you, all the extra functionality it has. Xbox Live is okay from what I've used, but it's a console thing. It only works well on console, and it doesn't really work all that well to begin with, because you have to pay for it. That just doesn't earn any points in my book. You have to pay for it, therefore I'm not a big fan of it. Next one is from Serious Hedgehog Co. What are your thoughts on Total Biscuits? I like him. He does a lot of good stuff in there, in the game journalism scene, so to speak. He has a pretty high quality standard, and that's part of what I like about him. He also isn't really afraid to just say, this is terrible, and this is why. He does a good job of explaining himself, and that's what I like about him. I don't always agree with him, of course, and in some cases I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? How did you come to this conclusion? But other than that, other than disagreeing with him and sometimes being confused as to his reasoning, he's pretty good. And I'll have an annotation up during this question in case you want to check him out. He is a fellow YouTuber. Much bigger than me, of course. Okay, next one is from Metroid and Halo Guy. If you could re-review or rescore any games that you've reviewed, what would they be and why? Maybe Civilization 4, because I'd like to give it a lower score, actually, because I don't have that much fun with it. And it took me a while of playing and really learning the nuances of the game to figure out why I don't like it. As for the rescore, maybe Titan Quest, because I just don't know if it deserves the score I gave it. That was back when I was really getting used to the way I do things and such like that. Other than that, I really can't think of any off the top of my head that I would raise or lower a score or re-review. Maybe some older reviews that just were frankly crap, because I was still getting used to it back then. But other than that, I can't really think of anything. And the last one is from One Arm Bandit 84. You seem quite distrustful of the major gaming news or review sites, e.g. GameSpot, IGN, Game Trailers. I was just wondering what exactly caused you to lose your faith in those websites. Did you always feel this way about them, or was there a game or several games that got universal acclaim from these sites that you strongly disliked, such as Oblivion? Also, do you know any alternatives to these websites, besides your channel, of course? I don't really consider myself a games journalist or gaming news site, so there are plenty of sites available that you can go to. I mean, those sites are fine for news, don't get me wrong, but for reviews, I don't trust them, because they seem to be very arbitrary in their reviews. They don't make a lot of sense. They just throw in a bunch of random crap that just, you sit there and you're like, wait, what? And they don't really describe the game all that much. They just write a story and then say, oh, well, here's the game's score. And you're like, what? No, you said nothing about the game. That's really what puts me off of those types of things. They write a story rather than actually reviewing a game. So that just bothers me to no end. It wasn't really a game that set me off, although Oblivion didn't help. Well, there you go, folks. That was Q&A 31. Make sure to keep asking questions, and I will make sure to catch you guys in other videos.